Take a deep breath in. Convenience is not a compatible feel for a successful life. Yeah.
Sit back, relax, and chill. Grab a glass of wine or a cup of tea, 'cause you're listening to NoTable Talk.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Otumba, and welcome back to NoTable Talk, a podcast where I share some lessons that I've learned from my life experiences that you may be able to resonate with as well. If it's the first time, welcome. Hope whatever brought you here keeps you here, or hope you find something or learn something that keeps you here. If it's not your first time, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. You know what? Let's just get straight into it, really. This is the concluding part of this particular table I'm breaking. The fact that with all that I aspire to achieve and all that I yearn to achieve, I find it hard to break it down into everyday manageable steps and routines. And even when I'm able to break it down, I struggle to commit to those routines. But today, just to round off this table, it's probably going to be very few words, but every word is probably going to have a certain level of weight. We're breaking tables for a reason. And this being the concluding part of this table, I feel like it just does it justice to shatter it. Let's just bring it down. Break it. The first thing I want to say is, I realized that another reason why I struggle to stick to a process, I also struggle to commit to those routines, is because sometimes I just feel lazy. Sometimes I just don't want to do, just don't feel like doing. Because doing is work. Doing, you apply yourself. There are other things you could do with your time, and you're having to spend your time on stuff you would rather not be doing. You're exerting yourself mentally, physically, and sometimes I just feel lazy to do. It doesn't feel like doing. The first thing I want to say, we'll take a deep breath. I will say it, we will exhale, and we will sit in it for a second. You ready? Take a deep breath in. Convenience is not a compatible feel for a successful life. Yeah. Oh boy. Convenience is not a compatible feel for a successful life. A lot of the time, I can't eat my cake and have it. I can't do what I want to do or what I would rather do most of the time. I can't decide my actions based on convenience. I could go much deeper into this, especially regarding certain things I'm learning now, but we'll leave for another day. But convenience is not a compatible feel for a successful life. One little aspect of this is the fact that in the midst of everybody being encouraged to work and put in the work, there are also people that are like, okay, you also need to take time for yourself. You also need to rest. And sometimes when you hear things like that, it could be music to your ears. You're like, yes, I need to rest. And then you use that to justify the fact that you just allow convenience drive your life and your actions, and you're just chilling. It's almost like a mini table on top of this table. We're breaking the last legs, bro. The question now to ask is, that rest you're resting, have you really earned it? The amount of rest you're having, is it proportional to the amount of work you've done? Should it even be proportional? Really? I mean, scientists advise us to have 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day. That's 7 to 8 hours of sleep out of 24 hours. We are awake and doing more than we're sleeping. So should your rest even be proportional to your work? Are you really resting? Or are you just lazing about? What are you resting from? What are you resting from? Convenience is not a compatible feel for a successful life, especially when you're building. I mean, when you've attained certain heights, you can allow convenience to grow, but even that, you have set systems in place to accommodate for your convenience, for your rest. You've earned it. You've earned that convenience. Have you earned your convenience? Boy, when you put gasoline in a diesel engine, you're looking for trouble. The second thing I want to say is, you own your feelings. Your feelings don't own you. You can decide what to feel. Yes. You can decide what to feel. You can decide to change your perspective to channel different feelings. You can decide to push yourself into a feeling. Has it ever happened to you that you're just not in the mood, you're just feeling down, and then your friends are like, oh, Credo, let's go out. Let's go out. You feel better. Like, come on. And you're like, okay, sure. And then begrudgingly you go out, and then you're out, and then before you know it, you're having fun. Things are nice. You're in a lighter mood. You're feeling good. You're glad you came out. That's just how it is. You could push yourself into a feeling. Your feelings are yours. You wake up today, and because of how you got off the bed, you don't feel like doing anything, and then the whole day is wasted. Oh boy. That's what I'm teaching myself now. And I'm going to bring into my final point. To treat every day with purpose, with intention, with gratitude, as the precious resource and opportunity and privilege that it is. Man, the people that don't see the day, the people that don't even have the opportunity that I have, the people that have their days overwhelmed by one emergency or the other that I have been afforded not to have. It would be a shame of me to not treat every day as a precious resource. Every day is an opportunity to do something of meaning, especially towards my goals, towards the things I'm trying to achieve. No matter how I wake up in the morning, I cannot go to sleep and look back on my day and be like, okay, today was wasted. That's quite a shame. If we get to a point, because I'm sure some of us have, as I've been in that point, so when you end your day and you look back on your day and you don't feel any type of way that you didn't make anything out of that day, then wow, that's something is wrong. Something needs to be addressed. That shouldn't be the way it is. Yeah, rest is good, bro. Rest is good. If anything, I like to chill, bro. I like to chill, but like I said in the beginning, have you earned that rest? Have you earned that rest? I want to encourage us, as I'm encouraging myself, and I encourage myself every day. When I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like doing. I have to do. Sometimes it's even in the day before where you have that drive to do, you set an agenda for the next day that, okay, tomorrow I have to do this. And I have some people tell me that to write like to-do lists of things you do so that you're accountable to yourself. So that even when you wake up tomorrow morning, you could feel like you could still feel that drive, beautiful. But you could also wake up and you could feel like not doing anything. But because you are set, you realize that you yourself set those goals. You said, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And you do it. Just like for myself, I'm looking forward to us getting to where we yearn to get to. If anything, we would have ourselves to thank for it when we apply ourselves as we should. And we get to that finish line and we look back and we're like, yes, it was worth it. Even what that process does to us, we will look back with pride and be like, yes, it was worth it. I'd rather we look back on the time spent and be glad that we've maximized the time, as opposed to look back on the time spent and realize that we did nothing with it. And our dreams are just thoughts. There's nothing tangible to show for it. Our dreams are just word of mouth with nothing in the physical to show that we actually really wanted those things. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching another episode of NoTable Talk. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. If you're watching this, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode where I break another table of mine. But alright, take it easy, y'all. Peace.
Sit back, relax, and chill. Grab a glass of wine or a cup of tea, 'cause you're listening to NoTable Talk.